What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So the Milwaukee Bucks have been coming on strong, man. Earlier this year they had a rash of injuries. I mean, just it was ridiculous the amount of injuries that they were dealing with. And then, of course, in December, along with most of the league, almost all of the league, they were decimated by the outbreak. And I believe it happened twice to them, two different outbreaks with the Milwaukee Bucks. Things have calmed down a lot when it comes to that. They're still dealing with injuries. They're still looking to see when Brooke Lopez is going to come back. That piece of shit, Grayson Allen. I'm a Bulls fan, so I got to say that. It's required in my contract. When he comes back, that fucking scum. But look, man, I'm on here to be fair. I'm on here to tell you what I think. I want the Chicago Bulls to win a championship. I most certainly do. I want them to win a championship. But do I think they're going to win a championship? No. If I felt like they had a team right now that could win the championship, and even if I thought Milwaukee might beat them, I would still be rooting for Chicago. I'm here to tell you, I just don't think the Bulls have enough right now. I think the Bulls are a couple of pieces away from winning a championship or being in the finals. I'll put it like that. I still think Milwaukee's a team to beat, man. I still think they're the team to beat. I know there's a lot of buzz about the Boston Celtics, and you know they've had a hot streak. They're beating a lot of good and great teams right now. They're on a roll. The problem is I've just seen this too much, too often from Boston, where they have these streaks during the regular season, and then come playoffs, they fall apart. They become inconsistent. So I'm just I need to see it. I need to see it from Boston in the playoffs. I need to see them continue this streak during the regular season and going into the playoffs. And then I'll probably start being convinced. But for right now, as the season is progressing, I think Milwaukee kind of played it cool this season. I think Milwaukee this year, like I said before, they kind of reminded me of those Cavaliers teams when LeBron was there the second time. Where you remember the first time LeBron was there and he had a good team around him, they were always concerned with having the best record. They wanted home court advantage. It meant so much to them. Whereas the second time LeBron James came around with Cleveland, they felt like they could beat anybody. But they weren't overly concerned with the regular season. Well, especially the the first half. Sometimes they coasted. Sometimes they played uh, below their uh, talent level. They didn't play to the level of their opponent. But come playoff time, they would rev it up, and you would see a clear separation between the Cleveland Cavaliers and everyone else. Now, the thing that Milwaukee doesn't have the luxury of that the Cavaliers did, the Eastern Conference is much more competitive, much better than it was when LeBron James was there the second time from 2015 2018. The Eastern Conference is much better. So Milwaukee doesn't have the luxury of just turning it on and turning it off like that. But they are getting better, I think. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, I hate to say this, but if he keeps playing at this level and the Bucks get on a hot streak, Giannis just might eke out another MVP. This is going to be one of the closest MVP races, I believe, in the history of the NBA. right up there with the 1990 race between Magic Johnson and Charles Barkley, right up there with the race between Michael Jordan and Karl Malone in 1997, eked out by Karl Malone. Going to be up there because Giannis probably is going to win Defensive Player of the Year award, Defensive Player of the Year again. So maybe because of that, they may not give it to Giannis, but we'll see. I think right now the odds favorite is Joel Embiid. Ja Morant is still young. Giannis has won it a couple times. So they're probably gonna give it to Joel Embiid, but who knows? I mean, if you look at the numbers, I mean, numbers on everything, but the guy only averages 32 minutes. What? 32 minutes of play a night, which I think is smart in the long run when it comes to wear and tear on Giannis. But the guy's averaging 29.7 points in 32 minutes played a night, 55% shooting from the floor. He'll never be a marksman from outside, but he's 31% from three, which is better than Russell Westbrook. 72% from the line this year, which is better than what he was 2 years ago when he was down to 63%. He's giving you 6 assists a night. He's giving you over 1 block a game. He's giving you over a steal a night. I mean, it's just incredible, man. The season this guy's having. A guy that people say can't score, can't shoot, is averaging almost 30 points a night. Well, anyway, tell me what you guys think.